I want to know why so many men are trash. Pure trash. Pure fucking trash. Not all men, but many men. Okay, I'm about to go on a rant. Usually I have my webcam, my high quality webcam, high quality microphone. Not using any of that shit today. This is a rant. I've been triggered the last half hour and I want to talk about this. Okay, so The League, the dating app The League. I've talked about this app before on this channel. It's one of the only dating apps that I still use because of, all the bullshit, the regular bullshit from the Tinders and the Grinders and all that. Now I use only a few apps that are like the more serious apps. Despite that, you still get the trash on these apps. So let me talk to you about The League. So just checking my new batches of the day, because on The League, they send you 3 new potential matches a day. No more, no less. Easy to digest, easy to focus on. It's like clockwork. The same time every day, they send you 3 potential matches. So I'm like, let's look at the new matches, potential matches today. Swipe. And then the third one, I'm like, I know who this is. I know this guy. This guy is engaged to another guy, and they are friends of, I was going to say friends of a friend, but it's really friends of an ex-friend. That ex-friend that I actually mentioned before, that I made a video about on this channel, a gay friendship that didn't work out. I know him through that ex-friend, and I know that he's engaged to another guy. So at first glance, I'm like, relax. Maybe they separated. Maybe they're no longer together, so now he's on this app. So I quickly go to Instagram and I check out his profile and the guy he was engaged to. And both of their profiles still show happily, together partnered photos. And both of their bios, which I find this kind of weird and like a little pathetic, but in both of their bios, they say in love, and there's like that emoji of 2 guys hugging or 2 guys like holding hands or whatever. So I'm like, okay, they are still together. Then I remember that they're in an open relationship. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is just how he finds like other guys now on this side. But then again, I'm thinking, this is supposed to be like that serious dating app where this shit doesn't happen. Like, go use Grindr, go use Scruff, go to the local bar on Friday at 1 a.m. Why do you have to use what's supposed to be like the more serious dating app? And by more serious, I mean, like, you have to get on a wait list to get on this app, on The League. Like, they verify your profile, they make sure you look like polished and legitimate and that you're professional. Like, they ask you to connect your LinkedIn or your, what's the other one, or your Facebook. Like, this isn't just like Tinder or Grindr where you can get on, make an account and delete it an hour later. So basically, he's either using this more serious dating app to have an affair, which if so, great, another morally corrupt person in the abyss. And by the way, if that's the case, like, how moronic can you be to use like a public presence on a dating app to have an affair or to try to have an affair? So if that's him, fantastic, you're a terrible person. At best, partner knows about it and they're just using this more serious app to find like fuck buddies. I know it's 2021, open relationships are like not as big of a deal anymore, but I'm like, do you have to use one of these like more serious dating apps to do that? To me, it's like going on eHarmony or Match.com. Like, it's the same level of like seriousness in terms of like the kind of app it is to find like a side piece when you're already partnered. Can't you just have common sense and like not waste the time of people like me who are actually like looking for something more serious and more legitimate? Obviously this is triggering me because I've been on that receiving end before where I connect with a guy on an app, he seems cool, and then like days or even like weeks later, I'm told, oh, by the way, I have a partner. And you're like, are you fucking serious? Like, you led me through this whole excitement and butterflies just to tell me that you're not really looking for a date or like a romantic situation. You just want like a little side piece. It's one thing if your profile mentions it. Like, I still find that annoying if you're on an app like Bumble or Tinder and you're not really looking for a date, but I at least respect the transparency when people are like happily partnered, just looking for a third to come into the bedroom or something. Like, at least I respect the honesty. But for this guy to not even present that honesty and for his profile to otherwise look like a guy who's like seriously looking to date, professional photos, professional bio, like, I just think you're a scumbag. What is wrong with people who are more concerned with them finding whatever it is that they want to feel even if it means hurting people's feelings or wasting other people's time in the meantime. Maybe I'm just too sensitive, but I find that so insulting and so like disrespectful. To me, wasting somebody's time is one of the worst things you can do to someone, because time is the one thing in life you can't get back. You can get anything back, you can't get more time back. We're all here on borrowed time. Anyway, this is just me sounding off. This shit drives me crazy. Pure trash. Pure trash.